Hey guys, today we're going to talk about something that's very important when you're entering into the hospital space as a medical sales rep, and that's vendor credentialing. For any of you out there that have experience with this, you know what a pain in the neck it is to get access to a hospital and to get credentialed by the different vendor credentialing agencies out there. So before we move forward though, I please ask that you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner. And to move forward, we're going to jump right into some of the vendor credentialing companies out there and what's required, what are some of the critical steps. So for any of you that don't have experience, there's typically three of the main vendors out there, which is Simpler, IntelliCentrics, and VendorMate. These three companies cover the majority of the hospitals that you have to get credentialed to even be able to do any business inside that hospital and speak to any customers, whether it's a physician, a purchaser, buyer, C-suite level person, or any other personnel. You know, you need this credentialing to get set up before you can have access in that hospital. So there's 5 key areas that they are focused on with getting credentialed with a hospital. And number 1, that's verification of business credentials. This confirms that a vendor's business license are current and valid. Number 2 is background checks. This conducts a check on the vendor's history, including legal and financial background reviews. 3, insurance and bonding, ensuring the vendor has adequate insurance coverage and bonding as required. 4, certification validation, verifying that the vendor holds all necessary industry certifications and that they are up to date. And 5, compliance checks, checking that the vendor complies with all relevant laws, regulations, and industry standards, including health and safety protocols. So this might sound like a lot of random information that I'm giving out right now, and you must be saying, what is he talking about? But bottom line is, whenever you are entering into the hospital space, you have to get credentialed. And that means you need to have these requirements taken care of before you can actually have access to the hospital. Over 20 years ago when I started, you were able to walk right in a hospital, put scrubs on, jump into the operating room, either the lounge or wait outside operating rooms for physicians to come out and have a clinical discussion. That is no longer the case. If you do not have this set up, you are not going to be allowed in these hospitals. You might be able to sneak in once in a while, but trust me, if you get caught, you could get banned from that hospital. And unfortunately, this could be big problems for not only you, but also your company. So you really want to make sure that you're credentialed at all these institutions. If you have further questions and you'd like to discuss one-on-one, because this is not a simple topic to grasp, feel free to reach out to me. You can either contact me on my website, which is www.reppath.com, or shoot me an inbox on LinkedIn, or lastly an email, joe@reppath.com, and I'm happy to help you out. Take care.